It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. The Philadelphia 76ers begin the game with the basketball. Here comes the screen. To Embiid. Stuffs it down with authority.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving.
I got balls. That's me.
Jay, for once, Trader Danny was Danny Ainge. Celtics didn't do that much, but Eastern Conference didn't see much change either.
Yeah, they didn't need to do anything if you're the Boston Celtics. You already have all the pieces to the puzzle. There's no doubt about it. The Celtics are now in the driver's seat.
Free throws coming up.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Kyrie Irving at the line for 2 shots. A career 87% from the line. First one goes down. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Tobias Harris. Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Can't connect from in close. To Tobias Harris. From long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Irving to Jaylen Brown. Perfect feed to set up the basket. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Here comes the screen. Kyrie. That's no good. To Redick. Trying to cash in. Redick with a shot, no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Stuffs it down with authority.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
Brown with it up top. Down 6. Has a chance with the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Redick. Here's a chance from long range. He was all over him. Hayward. To Horford. Boston with 4 to shoot. The jumper's off the mark.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
To Butler. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh.
We know what's coming. Go get it.
Substitutions, Boston. Substitutions, Philadelphia.
To Redick. McConnell. To Embiid. Joel Embiid. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Old school equals high percentage.
Irving to Horford. Can't connect. Joel Embiid with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Into the front court, it's Irving. His team down 9. It's Embiid with the rebound. Gets it in the left corner. Beyond the arc for 3. And drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Kyrie Irving lines it up for 2. Kyrie Irving, 3 for 6 now.
Oh my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
Embiid. Nothing going here on that drive. To Redick. Fires the 3. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Most definitely contact on that forearm during the follow-through. You have to give the offensive player a lot of credit. The concentration you need to make a shot after getting fouled, that's big time.
Got it. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense.
Here we go.
To Horford. Oh, he had him there for a second. Irving to Horford. That's rebounded by Philadelphia. Harris. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Good shot.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Irving to Jaylen Brown. Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
And he finishes at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Here's Irving into the front court, trailing by 15. Lets it fly from long range, and Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Al Horford, huge block. Stuffs it down with authority. Late heave to beat the buzzer. First half in the books. And a great start for the 76ers.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Jay, Celtics last year, no Gordon Hayward, no Kyrie Irving. Now they have a load of expectations entering this year.
Now you think about when you have Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, who really came into his own in the playoffs, Terry Rozier, who became Scary Terry, probably a guy that can start in the league but now has to play a backup role behind Kyrie. This team is locked and loaded, and they're the favorite to win the East.
Pass taken away by the Celtics.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
To Embiid. Joel Embiid. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Misses the first. Oh, he missed on a pair. To Tobias Harris. For 3, Harris always looking to create a shot, even ones like those.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Irving. Not that time. And that one is out. Celtics have it. Take stock of the floor. To Irving. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That no good. Off the mark. Butler into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Substitution being made in this one. To Hayward. To Rozier. Fires the 3. Misfires. It's no good. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It can only be one of two things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Rozier with it. His guys down big. To Horford. Over to the right side. To Hayward. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Horford. Not that time.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Cruises inside for 2.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Deep left corner to Jaylen Brown. Down to 5 on the 24. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. To Embiid. Joel Embiid. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Thank you for your cooperation.
He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Has a look. No good. And count the basket.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Off the assist.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Brown into the front court. Down a bundle. 4-3. Off the mark. And the slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Knocked loose. Now a steal by Philly. That'll do it. 3rd quarter complete. And the 76ers have to be feeling good. It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. Sixers control it. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
To Marcus Morris. To Rozier. Going to launch beyond the arc. Sixers with the rebound. To Butler. Jimmy Butler. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Joel Embiid able to recover with the block. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Irving. Not that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And a pass stolen by Boston.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And too much contact.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Here comes the screen. Shot from the lane won't go. And the denial.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
And the two for Al Horford getting to the rim.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Sixers have the basketball. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. And look out. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Oh, had him going there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
And the finish. Slam dunk.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Embiid. Count it.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. From long range, working hard on the glass. Here's a chance from long range. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Hayward to Irving. Trying to cash in. Deep two there, won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him...
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a Prob City.
Hayward to Irving. Beyond the arc for 3. Can't connect. Takes it coast to coast and the strong finish at the rim.
I know I've seen this many times in various mixtapes. Add that one to the list, too.
To Hayward. Irving. Not getting the bounce.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Get down. Half court. Here it comes.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey, everyone. It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.